Okay, so let's just lie on our backs and totally let go. You may want a pillow for your head just to relax. Close those eyes, lower the gaze, just melt the back into the earth, palms facing up to the sky. Breathe in that positivity and then let go of any negative thoughts. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. As you feel the chest rise, you really feel the chest float up. Filling the lungs with positive energy and oxygen. And as you exhale, just sinking, melting here. Inhaling and then exhaling, just letting go. Either have your knees bent or your feet just resting out and just really just melting the earth. Feeling the earth beneath you. Just letting go, softness in your breath. Just really just let go. So we're going to work on our breath. As the lungs fill with energy, and then just melt away into the earth, let go. So let's do a full body scan from the toes, onto the ankles, up through the thighs, the calves, the backs of the knees. Melt the lower back into the earth. Let the backs of the hands just drop into the earth. Let the fingers just open out and the elbows just melt into the earth. Let the shoulders hang in space. Let the face soften. Let the brows soften. Take a wonderful inhalation and then as you exhale, just go and release. Closing those eyes, lowering the gaze and just let go and melt into the earth. And then slowly raise those arms overhead and come into a wonderful stretch. Extending the arms all the way back. Point to the toes and create length. Maybe flicker open those eyes, get some movement in the feet. And then slowly slide one knee into the chest and slide the other knee into the chest. And hug the knees, massaging the back, rocking from side to side, like an upside down child's pose. Massaging the back into the earth. Feel that softness as you just hug those knees and just massage the back into the earth. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, just let go of any tension. So as you inhale, really hug the knees into the chest. And as you exhale, just melt and let go. Let the back and the shoulders float into the earth. Let the neck melt into the cushion or into the mat. Just letting go. And then slowly start to dangle the toes from the sky. Dangle the arms. And just hang in space. Hanging the fingertips from the ceiling, hanging the toes. And just hanging out, just letting go. A lovely restorative pose. Melting the shoulders. Just releasing the mind and the body. Take a few moments just to let go and melt into the earth. And then slowly hug your knees into your chest and do a lovely massage of your back. And rock from side to side before placing the feet flat on the floor with the knees bent. And then slowly slide onto the sides of your heels and open the inner thighs. And then melt the knees down, open the inner thighs and do a little rock of the hips from side to side. Place the hands towards your hips, flattening the hips, flattening the butt cheeks, and then slide up from the groin to the tops of the knees and then back down. And just slide those schemes together so the palms of the feet, the soles of the feet rather, are just touching, the toes are touching, the knees are just flopping and melting down, the back is melting into the earth, the buttocks are relaxing, and the hips are just open and relaxed. Melt the shoulders into the earth. Take a wonderful inhalation, and as you exhale, just sink into the earth and let go. Breathe in and then breathe out. Fill the lungs with energy as you inhale, and then as you exhale, just sink and melt. Breathe in, float the chest high, and breathe out, just melt the body into the earth. Then take the arms so the palms are facing up to the sky, cactus arms, and just melt those hands and the elbows and the shoulders down into the earth. Palms facing up to the sky. Take a wonderful inhalation, and as you exhale, just let go. Release, relax. Breathe in positivity in, and let go of any negativity. Have that softness in your breath. You just melt the knees down, let the palms float open, let the arms just melt away. Inhale, and as you exhale, just melt into the earth. Closing those eyes, lowering. Slowly bring the hands, rock those knees in, and just rock from side to side. Easing those knees down. And then drop the knees into the chest one more time, massaging the back. Before placing the feet flat on the floor, bring your fingertips to the heels and do a little rock. Place the palms to the earth, and then start to do a little rock of the pelvis and a little release of the lumbar spine. So do a tilt and a rock, a little release and a relax, a little bit of softness in the hips, rocking forwards and back. Massaging the back into the earth. Place the palms to the mat, with the palms facing down and the fingers wide. And then slowly tilt and rock the pelvis and start to lift the hips, floating the hips up, weight into the heels, and squeeze the buttocks as you float up into that bridge. Squeeze the buttocks, weight into the heels, breathing in, eyes looking to the sky, or just gazing low with the eyes closed. And then slowly melt the bottom into the earth and sink into the mat and just let go as you release the buttocks down into the earth. Do a little rock from side to side, just massaging the lower back. And then again, rock and tilt the pelvis, start to unpeel the bottom and float the hips, weight into the heels and scoop the hips up as high as they go. Eyes looking to the sky, squeezing the buttocks. Palms flat, weight into the heels, toes just melting into the earth. And then slowly melt the back into the earth and relax down into the mat. Now extend the legs out, flexing the feet, pushing the heels away. And then extend the arms and just stretch out and let them through. Then bring one knee into the chest and hug the knee right into the chest. As if you were going to bring that knee underneath the armpits. Just mobilise the hip. Now the buttocks are in contact with the floor, the hips are squared and seated, the straight leg, the toes are flexed and the heels pushed away. The other leg, you're holding the knee right into the armpit. And maybe take hold of the toes and just open the hips. Feel that lovely opening of the hips, holding it here. And then slowly release, hugging the knee into the chest and do a little massage. Before straightening that leg and bringing the other knee into the chest, hugging the knee right in towards the armpit. Get that lovely release. Flexing both feet and drawing that knee right into the chest so you're getting that lovely stretch. Breathe in as you draw the knee close towards you. The hips are square to the ceiling, the buttock cheeks are melting into the earth. And then slowly release and just stretch out those legs, pointing the toes this time and floating the arms overhead as if you were stretching out up onto your tiptoes. And then hug those knees, massage the back and do a little rock from side to side. Just massaging, releasing, letting go. And then rock over to one side and make your way into a seated position. Sitting tall in Dandasana. Bring those legs out in front, flex the feet, pointing and flexing the toes. Then inhale the arms up to the sky. Inhale. And then as you exhale, melt the chest to the thighs. Breathe in and draw the nose towards the knee and really stretch into the lower back. As you inhale, as you exhale, you float the chest as far forwards as you can. You drop the head to the knees. Then you feel that wonderful stretch in the back as you melt the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, and as you exhale, melt down just that little bit more. Softness in your breath. And then slide up through the shins. Unpeel, uncurl, unwind, and then just do a little rotation of the neck, a little mobilisation of the head. Wonderful. And then cross the heels or cross the legs and come into Sukhasana, seated pose. Rest the hands lightly on the knees and start to mobilise the neck. To do that movement from side to side, really feel the release in the neck. You get that movement going in the neck. And then turn the palms to the knees and round through the back and arch the spine, drawing the chin to the chest. Exhale. And then inhale, float the crown of the head and draw the shoulders away from the ears as you breathe in, float the chest high. Breathe out to melt through your back and round into a lovely release of the thoracic spine. And then inhale, float the crown of the head, make the head the spine, make the neck long. Exhale, round through the back and arch the spine. Inhale, float the crown of the head and look up at the sky. Exhale, round through the back and arch the spine. Inhale, float the crown of the head and look up at the sky. Exhale, round and release the neck and the shoulders. And then come back to a neutral position and then slide over on one side. Breathe it in, and as you breathe out, just reach, stretch and lengthen. Look up at the sky and feel that lovely release. Do a lovely mobilisation of the neck. And then inhale up to the sky. Over to the other side. Beautiful stretch. And then back to the centre. Lovely. One more time. Reach, stretch, lengthen. And then up to the sky. And again, reach, stretch, lengthen, and then up to the sky. Wonderful. Let's come into that spinal twist. Look over our shoulders and get a release in the neck. And over to the other side, get that wonderful release into the neck. And then come back to the centre and just do a lovely rotation. So we're really going to open out the hips. If you have issues with kneeling, you can do the same pose lying on your back. But if you're able to, if you have a pillow or a bolster, we take our knees as wide as the mat, our toes together, and then we just melt our bodies down onto the mat, bolster, cushion. We just sink the bottom into the heels. We rest the chest down into the earth. We release, we let go. We have that softness in our breath. Work on your breath. Melting into the earth. Letting go. Take a few breaths in and then just let go, release, relax. And then when you're ready, just extend the arms straight out. Beautiful stretch. And then float up into an all-fours position. You can do this seated as well. And just do a little rotation of the back, going into a few cow-cats, just to release the spine. Mobilising the back, dangling the neck. As you inhale, you look up. As you exhale, you round through the back. Inhale, float the crown of the head. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, float the crown of the head. And exhale, round through the back. Now tucking your toes, we're going to push into a downward facing dog. So let's push up onto those toes, melt the heels down, push the earth away with the hands into that perfect upside down V. Now maybe pedal the feet if you can't quite get your heels down. Breathe in, breathing out. Pushing the earth away with the hands, melting the heels into the ground. And with every inhalation, the hips scoop up. And with every exhalation, the heels melt down. Beautiful. Just do a lovely release and rotation of the head. Softness in the breath. And then slowly just pedaling the feet up and down. And then walk the feet and the hands together, dangling a forward fold, hanging out, just relaxing, letting go, softness in your breath. And then unpeel, uncurl, unwind, and come into a standing position. Inhale, float all the way up, and as you exhale, melt the arms by your sides. Slowly melt down through your body, through your shins, your thighs, down to your toes, and just dangle. Resting the chest on your thighs and letting the weight of gravity draw you down to the earth. Softness in your breath, swaying the arms. And then slowly, slowly come onto an all-fours position or into an all-fours position. Sitting in child's pose, either on your tummy or on your back, with your hands round to your heels, your head to the earth, and just melt into the earth, let it go. Take a few moments to feel the earth beneath you. That softness in your breath. Totally let go, release and relax. Before extending the arms and making our way into a seated position. So coming into Sukhasana, a seated pose. Just relax the arms lightly underneath. A lovely mobilisation of the head. There's no rush. Just release, let go. Just work with our breath. Lovely rotation of the head. Then float the chest high and release the shoulders away from the ears. Make that neck long. Beautiful. Then bring your hands to your heart space and float up through heart center, up to the sky, and then just melt those hands down by your sides like raindrops melt into the earth. Let the tension of the day disappear with the hands. Inhale through heart center, all the way up, fingertips touching. And as you exhale, just melt to the earth with control, nice and slowly, letting the breath leave the body. Inhale through heart center. And then let go. Way to the earth. So this is your time for you to offload any tension and any stress that you may be feeling. Let it go. Release it with the exhalation. Melt it away to the earth. Just let it go. Float down with that lovely exhalation. And as you inhale, bring the hands through your heart space. Breathe in that positive energy. And then melt away negative thoughts, fears, anything that's bothering us, melt it to the earth and let it go. And just rest your hands lightly on your knees.
This breathing meditation is designed to strengthen the lungs, relax the nervous system, and boost the immune system. Either sitting or lying down, make any adjustments so you can be as comfortable as possible. Allow your eyes to close down and and your awareness to draw inwards. Bring your attention to the mind. Let go of critical thought and conversations. Let any worries feel lighter. Your brain softens and expands a little in the space. Bring attention to the breath. And just notice the quality of today's natural breath. No need to judge it. Just watch it. Observe it. Explore it. Visualize your lungs. And if you like, you can place your hands at your lowest ribs, at the base of the lungs. Right hand on right ribs, left hand on left ribs. Let the shoulders relax in space. Viloma pranayama is the practice of breath control that is believed to regulate energy through the body. By going against the natural course of the breath, we begin to access more of the lungs. This can be exhilarating and can help to build our power and strength. If at any point this practice becomes uncomfortable, then just return to your natural breath. The breath should be gentle and smooth, not gasping at all. Concentrate and imagine your lungs in 3 sections: a lower section, a middle section, and an upper section. Finish your exhale. As you inhale, as if filling a glass of water, the air goes into the bottom of the lungs. Then hold. Now continue to inhale into the middle of the lungs. And hold. And into the upper lungs. Hold at the top. When you are full, let go a smooth exhale. Repeat. Inhale to the base of the lungs. Hold. Into the middle of the lungs. Hold. All the way into the very top. Hold. And then exhale a smooth, long exhalation. One more time. Direct your attention and inhale lower lungs. Hold. Attention and inhale to middle lungs. Hold. Attention and inhale upper lungs. Hold at the very top. And exhale, let it all go. Take a moment to observe. Now we take a smooth inhale all the way in. Hold at the top. Release out of the bottom of the lungs. Hold. The middle of the lungs. Hold. The upper lungs. And hold at the end of your breath. When your lungs call on you for air, take a long, smooth breath in. Hold at the top. Exhale the base of the lungs. Hold. Exhale the middle. Hold. Exhale the upper lungs. Hold. All the way out. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, release lower. Hold. Middle. Hold. Upper, all the way out to the depths of the breath. Then inhale. And exhale it through the mouth. Come back to your natural breath. Notice the newfound quality in your breath. and enjoy the calming effects upon the body, the soothing effects upon the mind, and feel your spirits lifted. Just take your time now to move back into your day and out of the practice. No rush. And just enjoy this newfound heat, warmth, expansiveness through the chest. And be receptive. Namaste.
Maybe take a wonderful deep breath and extend the arms, stretch out, maybe extend the legs. Wonderful stretch, really extends and lengthens the body. Got to flip your eyes open, maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. In your body. Or hug your knees, lift your chest, make a massage in your back. Rocking side to side. Release it, let it go. Soften the back as you move it side to side. And roll onto one side using your hands below. Just release, let go into the earth. Or easing the way up into that seated position. Into our starting pose, Sukhasana. Rest your hands lightly on your knee. Your lovely mobilization of the neck. Breathe in and then just inhale, float the chest high. Exhale, melt. Breathe in, feel the chest rising. As you breathe out, just fantastic. Bring your hands to your heart space, palms together. Inhale up to the sky as high as you can. And as you exhale, just let go down to the earth. Inhale through heart center, all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, just let go. Bring your hands to your heart space, your palms are together. By your actions, let's enter the deep. Bring your hands to your lips. By your words, only say kind things. And then bring your hands to your forehead, your third eye. And by your thoughts, let's only think kind things. From the love and the light shining in me to you, until I'm able to guide you through your practice again. Namaste. Wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. Stop the record.